Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another episode on Sandy Bay Gold Edition. So this week we're going to be doing a few odd jobs to begin with. The first one is actually to move the wool pallets from the sheep. We're not going to sell it yet, we're going to do one massive load of wool and then we'll take it all in one go and sell it. So we're just going to move it out of the way, put it somewhere dry and under cover. We're going to use the Merlot for this to begin with. We need to drop off the bale grab here. That can stay with the wrapped bales. And our pallet forks are actually over at Sandy Bay Farm, so we're just going to drive there empty. And once we've done the wool, we do also need to go and spray one of our sugar beet fields. The field which is already seeded, not the one that we did. It is going towards Littleham stores. We need to get it all done, ready for next week when we're going to be using the amazing Holmer DLC. Can't wait for that. I'm going to do a video on that on the release day, or maybe the day after release day, of like an overview of what you get. We're going to be taking a close look at it all, and then we will be using that pack, the DLC, on this map. I think the day after it's released, that's when it will be, because it's released, if I'm not mistaken, on Thursday, March the 10th. Next Thursday. So yeah, we'll be using it on the Friday in Sandy Bay. Really looking forward to it. So yeah, next week we'll be starting off doing the sugar beet harvest and also using the other tools as well, which are included in the DLC pack. And then I'll just discuss this while we're sat at red lights. If we've got time in today's episode, we will be starting a field when we're going to be planting some seed. That seed will be oats, most likely. And I was going to do some sunflowers, but I'm having a bit of trouble with the sunflowers at the moment. I've got the multi-fruit mod, and I've installed that and everything. And I've checked the log, and it's all loaded up. But for some reason, it just won't work. Now, I'm probably missing something obvious but crucial here. So if anyone has had an experience similar to this, where you've installed the multi-fruit mod and it just doesn't do anything, please do let me know, because I'd really like to know. I have been racking my brains over this. I have been attempting to get it installed. Well, I've already installed it, but to get it to work for about 2 hours, and no joy yet. So, if anyone has any guidance, that would be greatly appreciated. Because I do want to do sunflowers. I know that the map has to be multi-fruit enabled. I think Sandy Bay is. I thought it was. So yeah, I don't know. Just look at that wool pallet. Bursting at the seams. We need to get that shifted. There are two. Just need to find my pallet tines first. I can't remember where I've put them. Oh, that one isn't actually full. We have one full though. That's probably acting as an overflow for when we forget, which is all the time. We do have the JCB, but I never use it. I really do need to find a different job for that rather than just loading this, because I don't use it enough, and it is a good load of that. I think for today though, I'm not going to be able to find a job for it, so we'll just keep it in there. Now, where did I put those pallet tines? I don't know where I've put them. Might have to go and reset them if I can't find them. Otherwise we'll be spending the entire episode hunting for some pallet tines. Those bales are a mess. Oh no. Is that our pallet tines back there? Oh, back here. Yeah, they are. They're behind everything. I think it might just be easier to reset that. These round bales are a mess. We seriously need to do something with them. So that is probably another job to go onto the to-do list. We will just get it picked up. This should be over here, near to our seed drill, which is purchased and ready to be used. Right, it's just round here. All this for moving one pallet of wool. I do need to keep one machine at each farm ready with a pallet fork, ready to move things. Oh no, and the header has fallen off the combine trailer. Off the header trailer. That's annoying. It was okay last episode. It must have respawned badly or something. Anyway, let's go and move the wool pallet, put it under cover, we can make a good collection, and then we can sell it all in one go. Not used the silage pits yet either. We do need to do some silaging at some point. We'll go for the one in here first. I will move that one though as well, just because I tend to forget, and if it's moved another one can spawn. But this one here is the priority. I guess a skid steer would actually be a good machine for doing this with. I used it quite a lot on the Woodside Farm map. Very good map for that. I actually miss that map a lot. I regret finishing it so early. Hard to see in the long grass, but I don't think I'm lined up. No, I'm not. Way too low. Yeah, that's more like it, but not quite. There we go. Okay. We've probably completely cracked the pallet there, but still, it's on the forks. Mind sheep? Oh, these sheep. They don't fear pain. We'll shut the gate, because otherwise they'll be out of here. And we shall go and find a good place for this. Not quite sure where. We do actually have quite a lot of storage now though, which is very handy. There didn't used to be so much. We've got this place here. That probably is actually quite a good place to put it. Okay. So that is pallet number 1. We'll probably get about 6 before we take them all. Get one lump sum of money. And you can actually use the auto-loading Marshall trailers for that. There is a setting for the wall pallets. This should be slightly easier because I can actually see my forks. But still no. Just oh, way off. Okay, so that is our first job almost done. We will get the sprayer warmed up in a minute, get some pesticide put into it. Now the field is actually fully grown, but as we established from field number 20, that doesn't matter. You can still spray it when it's at that growth stage. Right. So there we go, that is that one done. We will put the Merlot in here. Now we'll position the forks so no one can trip over them. I do like that Merlot, very good mod. So, next one is the Amazon Pantera. This is our self-propelled sprayer. It's got 9% in it, so we're definitely going to have to fill this up. I really don't know how much it's going to use, but it is field number 24, which is actually, looking at this minimap, quite a big field. Didn't realise it was quite so big, but still quite. It's quite a good shape for sugar beet harvesting. It's not great, but we'll get away with it. If we use auto combine, it should be fine. Right, off we go. It's not far at all. Literally just cross the road, and then it's pretty much our first field, I think, on the right. There it is. Just need to find a gateway for it. That will do nicely. Okay, so let's get it unfolded. This thing is so wide, the working width is so wide, we will get this done in no time. Probably 2 or 3 passes of the field and we'll be done. Have to be careful not to wipe anything out though. Actually, it'll probably wipe out the sprayer before it wipes anything else out. Probably just bend this boom. But that should be okay. We'll lower it down a bit because that's really high. Should be good. Right, let's start this thing up. And yeah, that is lucky that I guessed correctly, because I could have come to the field and it was already sprayed, but no, my guesses were correct. That would have been embarrassing. Right, watch the gate. That was close. Good. So let's just get this done very quickly. And then we'll go hunting for another field which can be drilled, because I really want to do some oats. It's about time we did some different crops. It's been a while. In fact, it's been never. I have never done different crops. I'm so boring. Let's definitely begin this. We need to do some multi-crop. Probably would have been better off reversing up to here. And I think we'll be going back down the middle, the centre of the field, and then back up the far side, and then we really will be done. That is so quick. I do like the sprayer, very good. Although you do run the risk of doing things so quickly that you don't really feel to have achieved anything. But yeah, it's very good for the big fields, that's for sure. So, something I wanted to speak about in this video, and I'm going to put a poll in the video. You've probably already seen it. There's like an information circle on the top right hand corner of your screen, and that should even be there if you're on mobile. But that is the poll for when you think we should change the multiplayer map. We've been on Mulberry Estate for quite a while now. Not really long, but I'm getting requests now. I tend to get requests around 10 to 15 weeks after we've changed maps, asking when we're going to change again. And I usually change when another map has come out and I'm going to do another Let's Play on it, because we can then transfer the save game from my single player onto multiplayer, so you can continue from where I left off. But that at the moment isn't the case, so I don't really want to be dropping any maps. I like to continue with 2 single players and 1 multiplayer a week. So the question is, when shall we change? Now, if I get enough requests, if it's more than 50% of people who want to change, we will change within the next few weeks. If it's above 50% who want to keep it, we'll be keeping it. There is no question about it. I just really want to get an idea, because although yeah, I'm getting more requests for changing the map, that could be a minority. It could be. I have no idea. So we need to do a poll to find out. So please do vote if you can do. You should be able to. It should work on any platform. Top right hand corner, just click on the eye in the circle, and it should come up with the question: shall we change the multiplayer server map? Click yes or no, and yeah, I'll get back to you on that probably in about 2 episodes time. There is another gateway here. If only I had discovered that before, that is actually a quicker way back to the farm. We'll have to leave out of that way. Only 18% left. I'm actually surprised how quickly this has actually consumed the spray chemicals which we've got in here. I think this field is going to take the entire tank. We're almost done now, but yeah, it's taken a lot of it. Final triangle there. 10% left. Yeah, we're done. So yeah, it did. It almost took the entire tank. But this field is now ready to be harvested next week with the brand new Holmer sugar beet harvester. Ah, I left the other gate open. I'll have to shut that. There is a saying which says, always exit out the door you entered through. So we kind of have gone against that here. I suppose they're not doors though, are they? They're gates. So it might not apply. But yeah, I think it's superstition. Let's exit out of here. We'll put this away. And then we're going to go on a hunt, because I would like to buy a field. A very small field, because I want to start small and build up from there. We obviously can't afford much anyway. We only have £47,000, so we can only buy something small. Put this back into the shed. Try and do it from the mirrors. Using the mirrors. Probably not the easiest. I can't see a thing. Oh, there it is. Right. I think we're lined up. We're a bit close, but yeah, it's in. Just about. We will leave it there. Now, as we don't have a pickup truck or a 4x4 or anything, or even a car, we're going to have to use a tractor for getting around with. The hired one is this one in the corner. That is annoying. I wanted to use the hired one. Our two actually need a wash. We'll have to do a bit of a washing session tomorrow. But we'll drop off the multicoloured trailers and we will go for a hunt. I just need to find out a general area where we need to head to. Field 26 looks good, but that's a bit too close to here, and that is a bit of a risk of it being boring because we're not actually going to travel anywhere. I also said I like field number 10, but that has already got a crop in it. We should probably bring up the crop map and actually see which fields have got something in. Okay, here we go. Right, yeah, there is. It's got the option for sunflowers here, so I don't know why I can't plant them. Maybe it's just the drill I'm using. I was trying to use the one which comes with the game, you know, the one which we've just bought. What's it called? Yeah, the Vardestad Rapid A600S. I couldn't get it to work with that, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But anyway, let's just have a look here. Yeah, field 26 is empty. There is nothing in field 26. Field number 9, that is quite appealing. So is field number 5. Yeah, 5 or 9. We should probably have a drive up there and see how much they cost. It kind of feels bad taking nothing on the tractor. Bit of a waste of diesel, but we need to go and find out the price of these things, and we don't have any kind of car. So it's the only solution, really. If I remember rightly, it's the same road, that very narrow road, as the grass field which we cut. I quite like that area of the map. It's quite secluded. That's our field there, field number 28. We've already sprayed that. If we do want to do any more harvesting, 28 is probably the field. But we're not going to do any harvesting just yet. I would do some forestry as well, but I'm just so bad at it. I'm not sure about forestry. I don't know if I should do it or not. Yeah, if we keep going up here, I think it's the very final field on the left hand side before we come to the junction where our sugar beet field is. That is field 5. Field number 9 is heading back down the main road towards the village. I'm not so keen on that one just because of its location. This one is probably going to be a better field, but yeah, the price is going to be high. That is field number 10. That's the field I did want, but we can't afford it, and it's got a crop in it. Here it is. We can shut that gate while we're at it. No idea why I left them open. That is just weird. I tend to, well, some probably would argue with me saying I tend to shut gates, but I try to shut gates as much as I can. We'll just pull over here, jump the fence. How much is it going to be? Oh, look at that. Seriously, 48,400. 47,567. If we could sell something, then we could buy this. We should probably sell something. Let's just have a look here. Yep, everything is fairly average. Barley's average, canola's average. Wood chips are up. We also have a number of silage bales, but we were going to keep those. But I guess we could just throw one into the sell point and get £6,000. Not a bad idea. And this is a good candidate for the job. We will just stick this spike into it, throw it into the sell point, and get an instant cash injection. If only it was that easy in real life, just to immediately get a cash injection. If only. Right, we'll just go for the top one here. We'll stick the spike into it. Not sure why it's at an angle. Makes it harder. This is why it's handy to have a tractor at each yard with a front loader, because you can just jump between the two instead of having to drive to each one. Looking quite precarious on there. It's almost falling off. I would not want to be stood underneath it. Here he goes. Pretty good. So we'll just shut the door and we will turn the tractor off, head back to our Massey Ferguson and buy the field. Ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to start to put some seed into there, hopefully. Unless something goes drastically wrong. But yeah, the plan is to put some oats in. Really do want to do some oats. Here we are back in the Massey Ferguson. And this is our field. We can now buy it. There we go. It's already cultivated, which makes it a lot easier. Although the drill which we have is a direct drill, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. It's just if we wanted to put something different in here, then we would have had to use the cultivator. But not a bad sized field, not a bad location. It's a section of the map I don't tend to go to, so this is going to be where we're going to be working tomorrow. So that is all to come. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. Like I say, if anyone has got any help for me regarding the sunflowers, then I'd love to hear it. And also, please don't forget to vote in the poll to let me know if you want the multiplayer map to be changed anytime soon. So thanks for watching, and please do join me again soon. Bye for now.